Hey everyone, so I just wanted to let everybody know about something called alpha-gal. I was diagnosed with it about 2 years ago, and I didn't know I had it for probably like a decade. I was very, very sick, but I didn't know that I was that sick until after. So I was having extreme intestinal problems. I mean, my GI was just always messed up, no matter what I did, no matter what I ate, and I couldn't figure out why. Made an appointment with a GI doctor, and a girl that I work with was diagnosed with alpha-gal as well, but I didn't know that I had it, and she was like, I think you have it. And so I was like, okay, when I go to the GI doctor, I'll ask him to test me. It's a blood test. I asked for alpha-gal and celiacs because I was like, maybe this is it. Like, the intestinal issues were insane. So I went to the GI doctor. He, tested me for everything, blood panel. It came back positive for alpha-gal, and I was like, well, okay. So I went on, he told me there was no cure. There's nothing you can do besides change your diet. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll just change everything that I eat and drink. Changed my diet. I felt better within a month. The chronic fatigue, the intestinal issues, the bloating, the nausea, the bathroom runs, it was just life-changing. Then somebody that lives around my area told one of my brother-in-laws, like, hey, there is something called acupuncture SAAT treatment for people who are diagnosed with alpha-gal. So I then was like, what? My GI doctor told me there was no treatment, and I have to live with this forever, or it could eventually go away. So I instantly called the doctor that I was told to. His name's Dr. Leibel in Virginia Beach, Virginia. I made an appointment, and this doctor specializes in all of a bunch of tick-borne illnesses. Made an appointment. I went. I got something called SAAT treatment, and he put needles in my ear, left them there for 3 weeks, had them taken out 3 weeks later, and then I could slowly integrate meats and dairies into my food. And I did that in December of 2022. By that Christmas and New Year's, I was eating everything that I wanted. Pizza, hamburger, steaks, all the things. And I didn't have the reactions like I had before. So before, I never knew what was going to happen if I ate something. I could eat something, I could get a rash all over. My neck could swell with my tongue swelling with an EpiPen, or I could have just had chronic fatigue, that if I ate something or smelled something bad, I would have to literally go lay down, feel nauseous, sleep it off for a few hours, and I'd wake up fine. I never knew what my symptoms were going to be if I ate it or drank it. It's just, you eat it and you hope for the best. So after I got the SAAT treatment in the beginning of December of 2022, 3 weeks later, needles were out. I was slowly integrating all the way by that April and May of 2023. I started feeling sick again, and I got bit by another tick. Because we live in the woods, we live in the middle of nowhere, we have dogs, we have kids, we have farms, we have animals, like, it's in the middle of nowhere. So we was like, great, another tick. I had to do a process of elimination diet again until I could get more SAAT treatment. And then I got the SAAT treatment again, did the 3 weeks later, and I'm 100% better again. And now it's October of 2023. So whoever has alpha-gal and you want to be able to live a normal life again, go to a cookout, smell the grill cooking, or make your kids breakfast and bacon and do all the things that you don't realize how sick you're getting from it. Even if it's minor alpha-gal stuff, SAAT treatment is the way to go. This is not sponsored. This is not paid for. I'm at work because I'm an x-ray tech. So this is literally the only treatment that is curable for alpha-gal or alpha-gal symptoms. And the many ways you can get alpha-gal is insane. More than just one type of tick, not just the Lone Star tick. It could be the Lone Star tick. It could be any of the ticks. It could be chiggers, mosquitoes, a lot of bugs. I live in Virginia, so they're everywhere. We have woods. We have all the bugs, all the mosquitoes, all the time. So if you're thinking about getting SAAT treatment, 7 needles in your ear, that's what I had, because I had the worst of the worst. Every single thing, from the different types of milk and dairy, from different types of meats, and all the things, all mammal products I could not eat. Even it came down to lotions that would make me sick, which is crazy. So now I can use all my normal products. I can eat all the foods and make my kids breakfast with bacon and ham and all things, so I don't get sick anymore. And so whoever needs a little tip of a little push, go see Dr. Libel in Virginia Beach. There's also more people than just Dr. Libel. I found another one that's a little bit closer to me. Dr. Libel's like 2 hours away. So I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna take a day off work. I'm gonna have to drive 2 hours, then drive 2 hours back. So it's gonna be like this whole day process. And I just went online and I said, acupuncturists who do SAAT treatment near me, SAAT treatment near me. And a few popped up that were a little bit closer to my house, and I made an appointment, and that's who did my April, May treatment after I got bit by the tick again. So they did that lived closer near to me, but Dr. Libel definitely knows what he's doing, and these others do too. It's someone who trained them to do it the Solomon way. So whoever needs help with alpha-gal, I highly suggest you look into SAAT treatment. It will change your life again, and you don't realize how healthy you really are. So I was 5'7", and I was 100 pounds pretty much my whole adult life, and because I'm 33 now, and I literally was like, I can't gain any weight. I had 2 kids. I'm like, I don't know why I'm still so skinny. And then after I mean, some people might talk about the weight thing, but now I'm healthy. Like my body was so deprived of nutrients because it was just going right through me. Like I'd put it in the mouth, it'd come out. My body absorbed no nutrients. I was so unhealthy. Now I feel better. My skin is better. Everything is better. I am the weight that I'm supposed to be. I definitely recommend it. And also, food allergies and acne is a thing. So I had complete acne on my whole lower chin, and I was like, oh, it's COVID, it's mask season, but it wasn't. It was the foods that I was eating and putting in my body did not like it. And then it was like, oh, pimples. And now, I mean, I have a little bit of blush on some mascara, but other than that, my face cleared up, my weight is stabilized, my health is better. So get the acupuncture treatment. It'll save your life.